Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. It's like, C-, sir. Your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up? In Tupac in math class, the teacher just calls up, Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class? You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want the club banging it. You know I taught Sue Tupac. Oh, dude, I would never sleep. I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. Try his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
Let's see, Wii U woman.
No, I already got it on for you.
Okay.
Where's it going?
So he posted it in chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
Scalper beautifully boned.
Oh, and those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
This boy's in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double, because remember, the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop, I'm like, you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
And no waste there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Yeah, why?
You ain't even gotta pay, pimpin'. Just go ahead and take it.
Because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real had that problem.
Please take these. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 343. I had to. The reason we started the stream so late is because I had to look it up, just because with Twitch changing all of their like video storage things and what have you, they just broke past broadcasts for me to see on our Twitch. So I had to look it up manually via our VODs, like locally saved. It's great. Twitch just, hey, here's this thing that people have no problems with, but it costs us money, so we're gonna change it.
Well, I mean, the company hasn't made a profit.
I know, I'm aware. Yeah,
they're desperate.
The thing that I saw, like, we don't really have any problems because past broadcasts aren't affected, but I think in changing their system, they just broke past broadcasts, seemingly. people that did have saved clips and stuff, like a lot of them. Mainly a lot of people that do like tournament VODs. For example, VG Bootcamp, who's one of the main
goddamn
streamers of Smash Bros. And Smash Ultimate. They had like 8,000 VODs that they just need to now save locally before, I think it's mid-April. Just
it'd be like that though.
I almost wanted to make the joke that because it's episode 343.
Aren't they
Spartan
just-
343. Yeah, okay.
Aren't they just Halo Studios now or something?
Yeah, they changed it from 343 Industries to Halo Productions, or I forget. A much more boring name.
I'll sell Halo and Halo accessories.
Basically. All right. So, it's been a couple of weeks.
No, hold on. Hey, BG, how was Mufasa?
He liked it.
Mufasa's a bad movie.
Don't
dude.
that's not what you told me.
Mufasa's such a bad
I don't know why you're just lying for content. That's not cool.
I guess you could call me the Lion King.
And do you remember me talking about the movie and going, it's a good movie, it's an alright movie, it's a pretty good movie. Things like that. Outside of things like that. You know,
Again,
it
one
is
song I like.
it is a necessary. Which one was that?
Bye Bye.
Really, you didn't like the if you want to go fast, go alone. There's the road. You didn't like that one? They all sung. It was great. It was
I
flying.
disagree. It was great.
Oh no.
But what about the classic song, My Brother? What about that one?
It was fine.
Exactly.
It was
People were just
fine.
memeing it, and that's all that you know. And so then when you watch it, you're just like, oh no, this is whatever.
BG,
It's
what score?
whatever.
What's your score?
You told me a 7?
4?
That's crazy.
4!
That's insane.
You lobbing golf balls at the motherfucker?
Timon
4?
and Pumbaa killed it.
Yes, they were great.
No, they were.
They were great.
The wrong
No.
killed it.
They were horrible.
They were great. I'm the only one that farts.
Yes, that's the stuff that you cut. I go back and listen to what I said when I reviewed it. I said, that's the trash.
So what's the quality?
I really like the relationship between Scar and Mufasa. There was a
But
moment,
then Scar's turn is such trash.
and I said that in the review, didn't I?
And it just stumbles across the white lions, and they're like, "Yeah, I guess you could join. It's all good."
Yeah, he fell, and then he walks, and then they're there. I don't see a problem with that. They were close. They said that they were close
Why were they close?
because they were tracking
covered
them.
No, when they covered their tracks,
No, but they were still.
they shouldn't be
no.
anywhere near them, and the whole
But they-
parade is there.
But they just started covering their tracks. when that
Unbelievable.
happened. And that was a good song. You said it. You don't lie to me.
Which one?
The Nala and Simba one.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Nala and Simba, the
agree
two
to
lions
do-
that aren't born yet.
Oh well, you know what I mean. Lady and Guy.
You can tell I really like the
Guy
movie,
Gardner?
guys.
Guy Gardner's in the movie?
You're,
Lady Gaga and Guy Gardner?
you see the best in everyone but yourself.
Yeah. And he does. Now that I can finally say this, what I wanted to happen later in the movie and it be a big moment was early in the movie, Scar was like, I order you to do something. And Mufasa was like, oh, brother, shut that bullshit up. I would have preferred that was later in the movie and he really meant it. And it was just like, what's going on here? And that'd be a big moment of. And then
It's almost like
that would have been a 5.
it's not a good movie.
I've not heard any negatives, sir.
No?
There's only one good
I said
song.
I've not heard any.
There's only one good song. Scar's turn is basically bush.
100%. I agree.
Simba's in
Simba again.
dreams of drowning and all that bush, which really do not come into play in the film.
No, they do not.
There's no real resolution to
There's
that.
most certainly
His
not.
just happens to be there.
They were looking for that, were they not?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so why would she not be there if it is a place that exists that you can just walk to?
So
Convenience, but not an issue.
it's a convenience I don't enjoy.
It is a convenience that I can accept.
It's a convenience I don't enjoy, especially because when they first got there, there's no meeting, there's no talking, there's nothing. Nobody, he doesn't recognize her, she doesn't recognize him. There's no interaction. And then when everything calms down, he smells her on the wind. And this hunting, Mufasa hunting bush. Don't care. This hunting
misrepresented what happened.
This hunting Mufasa bush.
Misrepresented what happened.
Oh, I did. I was wrong. This hunting Mufasa of smelling things on the wind and feeling what? What? No,
Terrible.
no male can do this.
Terrible.
What do you mean?
Awful.
What are you talking about?
Why is he the chosen one? What the is that? What do you hear, Simba? I hear them 15 miles away. There's 8 of them. What is that?
So what type are they? Well, you can hear
they're
the
different.
wind going up their antlers, so they're antelopes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad.
Just shy of 700 million, by the way.
Crazy.
It's
Insane.
over.
No, it's 100% over.
How's that script coming?
I know what I'm gonna do with it. I just need. There's things that I need. It would give away exactly what I'm doing. Just saying.
Okay.
If you want to go fast, there's the road. It's a good song. We go
So Mufasa
together.
comes through. And quote unquote takes everything from Scar. And Scar is cool with that until the moment the girl he likes is just like, kind of like Mufasa. Then it's like, oh, he just gotta die.
He wasn't cool with it.
Because he was
always
kinda cool.
No, because he was always just like, I am the ruler and you are not the ruler. And Mufasa was like, yeah, I'm not the ruler. But that's not what I want.
Yeah, but
When he was like, now you are taking something that I want. We were all cool when I get everything that I want.
No. Because when he talked to the White Lion, he said, oh, he took my mother, he took my kingdom, all this other bullshit. It wasn't just, hey, he took the girl I like. It was these other.
Do you remember what?
So I have a question.
Do you remember what the father said? A good king needs to know how to lie. And that's what he did. That wasn't the full truth of what happened. You've missed the theme, sir.
You can't say
5. Are we up to a 5?
Absolutely
I'm
not.
going to get you to a 7.
Absolutely not.
So I do have a question.
Zazu
Just because
was
it's
7 million.
Zazu is annoying AF in this movie.
He's less annoying than the first movie. For what that's worth. I
That's
know it's not
worth
worth
nothing.
A lot. It's not worth a lot, but he is less annoying.
Is he
And
called
he's actually
Scar
helpful.
throughout the whole movie or no?
What'd you say?
Is he called Scar throughout the whole movie?
No.
Is it Taka that becomes
BG,
Scar?
Do you care?
Why would they?
I'm not watching this.
Mufasa?
No, not at all.
Scar betrays and then the big white lion, that's the big king,
He's a big white lion. He's the big king.
And he's fighting Mufasa, and he's about to kill Mufasa, and Scar jumps ahead and gets the scar on his face. So then everything's cool. They win. Blah blah blah. Scar helps. Shut the fuck up.
No. Do you like when they were in the water and he did the?
No.
Oh, you didn't like that part? Did you not like? Did you not think that was a good part when they did the light?
I didn't like them both falling in a way that Mufasa fell. There's 2 separate shots of one falling, Scar falling, and Mufasa's fall, and I hated it. So then
down to 4.
They win. They all win. Pride War Rock is created. Blah 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 blah. The earthquake causes Pride Rock. Cool. We're all great here.
It was pretty cool.
So then they're like, hey, we gotta kick this guy out. Your brother Taka. He's gotta go. And Mufasa's like, no, he's always gonna be my brother, and as long as I'm here, he will always have a place. but I will never call you your name again. I can't. So Taka, his brother, said, call me Scar, so I'll always remember what I did to you. And then he goes, okay, Scar.
The progression from this to Lion King makes no sense.
So
that Scar is not this. But going into the ending, did you like the double roar with the Nala and Simba? I like that. Not Simba, Nala and Kiara. And Mufasa, where she finally conquers her fear, and then you're cutting from Mufasa roaring and her roaring.
I was fine with that. I was not fine with the cloud.
Yes, that's 100. I will not fight you on that. These
so
are things
they took the thing from
happen.
Lion Guard that they set into canon, and then said fuck that, and made their entire own storyline.
They
for
were
how Scar
never
became
gonna
Scar.
do that. The Lion Guard, because there's a whole comic that's the past of Scar that makes no sense.
I haven't read it yet.
And then there's also a children's book that came before.
I was told that the Lion Guard was canon. Like that was the actual plot.
It is in the realm of all your anime movies where it is canon until we need it not to be.
I mean, that's usually how things.
In the case of
aspects of it are canon.
Shiki exists, Uta exists, but the adventures that they are going on with the Straw Hats didn't happen. So, yes, the comic with Scar's dark horror.
You read it? All of it yet? Oh no.
We go together. So good, so
Okay.
fast we go.
So now we're done with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So your weekly.
He's up to a 5. He's
Fucking
good.
phone.
He's good. He's up to a 5. It's fine.
Oh, Uncle also read that comic.
Your weekly reminder.
Dark-hearted, dark choices.
It's real bad.
Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. Wear your mask in crowded indoor places if you're sick. Support Ukraine. Support
Speaking
LGBTQ
of dark
rights.
hearts.
Support body autonomy. Pay
Check
your
your
employees what they're
cholesterol.
worth. Fuck bullies. Fuck genocide. And be good to one another.
Or nah.
Pro knows all about that dark heart.
My heart's fine.
Sir, you got a dark heart. What is?
I'm
Other
good.
than that, completely perfect. But this dark heart.
I'm good. I'm fine. Hey, Mike, question before you keep going forward. There is no podcast?
Oh, just I've had there is no for like the last 2 weeks, and I just keep changing the bottom word, and I just did podcast today because there was no podcast for 2 weeks.
There you go.
Yep. Like
There is no-
on the Baldur's Gate one, I had there is no oath. All right. So, one tiny thing I want to talk about just cuz I just think it's fascinating. This is more like no one in chat's going to care, but it's just a juicy drama for stuff that we know. Did you see the thing I posted this morning, Ralph, about SekaiCon?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we had talked about before all the drama surrounding OhioCon. They did have a convention this year. It happened.
I've not heard anything about it, so I think that's the best that you can hope for with OhioCon.
Yeah. I did see some complaints in terms of just the fact that the hotel was a 10-minute drive away.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. You had to take a shuttle. There's problems with the shuttles. I did see that, but nothing severe. And I think a lot of people that did go, guests and artists, didn't know the history of everything that happened. So afterwards, they're like, "Oh, yeah, my bad."
It's that con.
Hold on. So I looked up the OhioCon Reddit, right? Just to see what the comments are like. First one. How does MatsuriCon compare?
I did see that today.
So, since it looks like OhioCon is going down in flames, I'm looking for another convention within reasonable driving distance of Columbus. I've been to Colossal Con, but the lodging is too expensive and virtually impossible to get reservations for. I've heard that Matsuri Con is pretty good, but I'm concerned that it's too small to make getting a hotel room for the weekend worthwhile. Has anyone been to it? How does it compare to OhioCon 2023, for example?
And most people are like, it's
I don't
worth it.
And
understand
the comments are, just don't go. I love Matsuri. Don't go to Ohio. I love Matsuri.
I don't understand the whole too small of a con thing, because outside of let's say just 200 person convention, it's not going to be much different between a 30,000 and a 13,000 or 5,000. Like, it is what it is.
A lot of times too, it's just like the smaller cons don't attract enough people in the dealer's room. You don't get as much cool stuff to buy. You don't attract as many guests. And
Another
Con's
thread.
always been knocking it out of the park with guests. You can look at past guests and just see that.
OhioCon, another thread. Trash Con. Don't waste your time and or money on this con, as it is an absolute joke. They have zero organization, 2 small dealers' rooms. The guests are shoved into a small dealer's room as well. The front desk couldn't sell you tickets while they made you step aside to a register on their website, regardless of if you paid cash or credit. Hell, the registration desk was too lazy to hand me a lanyard, and we're like, meh, go grab one over there. There was no physical map or schedule. It felt like it was organized by toddlers to try and get money based off of the name OhioCon. Just out of all the nerd-related conventions I've been to, I find this one to be the biggest joke. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Damn.
I mean, the lanyard thing is fine. They don't need to hand you a lanyard. But the person that's asking for a review of MatsuriCon, there's so many on YouTube. Just look it up. What are you doing?
And people have their things that they go on. Redditors go on Reddit, yada, yada. But, so, what this leads to is right after OhioCon this year ended, the owner of OhioCon, who said she doesn't own OhioCon anymore, was the whole reason for the whole strike, firing, and just implosion, basically, of OhioCon as we used to know it, sued SekaiCon, which is the former OhioCon staff that basically got, like, they were trying to unionize. The owners of OhioCon fired the con chair and one of the, I think, marketing manager, basically in revolt of that. That led to a whole legal battle. Those former OhioCon members left, started their own nonprofit, and are trying to run a convention in April, I believe. On like
Power to them. Best of luck.
So, like, in terms of Columbus, Ohio, OhioCon moved from downtown Columbus to Dayton, which is to the west. SekaiCon is going to be east of Columbus. I'm forgetting the city it's in, but trying to start their own thing. OhioCon sued them to try and stop SekaiCon from happening under the legal precedent of SekaiCon, quote, stole trade secrets.
Gotta have that.
Could possibly
gotta have that 2-year separation before you create and/or work for a relative business, guys. You know, it's that same old song and dance companies go through. If you're signing on to work with this company, you must not work for a competitor or become a competitor for X years.
The only problem,
hey guys, that shit was made illegal.
Yeah,
and also,
it's no longer in court.
There is no legal precedent. Basically, if you're going to do this, you would have had to basically, at all points, like, pull this card. If any other group of people that used to formerly work for you were to leave and start their own convention, you should have tried to do that back then. And that other con that Ralph mentioned before, MatsuriCon, was started in the exact same way. It was a bunch of disgruntled OhioCon staff.
It's not. It wasn't the staff. It was It was the guy who started the con. The guy who started OhioCon left and started another con because
it took a lot of the staff with him. My point still stands.
If there's a understanding of taking trade secrets along with you, you'd think the guy who literally fucking created the business making a new one would be the exception.
At what
So-
point do you look around and just go, "Are we the baddies? Are we the problem? People are just leaving and start new cons. Is it us?"
So basically, that was a month ago that happened. A couple of days ago, SekaiCon posted a thing like, yeah, it's still happening. Can't really talk about it, which makes sense, legal stuff. They're not going to mention it. It's just like, just trust that the con's happening. We'll have more guest announcements. We'll have other things announced in the near future. It's like, all right. So I'm
All according to Keikaku.
yeah, I'm going to try and pop in at least one of the days to show
You
my
should.
support, just because
Yeah.
we have
I
met-
do wonder if John will do the same.
probably. I assume Matsuri-con's going to have a booth there.
I wonder.
I'm gonna keep an eye on guests to see if I pop in.
What dates are they?
It
April
is
Something or other. Easter weekend, I'm sure.
that guy.
April 11th through 13th.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Mid-April.
way too close.
In Newark, which is to the east of Columbus. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna at least pop in one of the days. We have met, at least like Ralph, Kelly, Amber, and I have met a good chunk of the people that are running SekaiCon, and they're all very nice people. So definitely want to show my support for them. But yeah, just a juicy bit of drama going on in the Ohio convention scene.
There's
All right.
every few years there's always drama going
Oh,
on
yeah.
in the con world.
Oh, yeah.
We can't help ourselves. The nerds make their own drama for no fucking reason. And it's the lamest drama, bro. Like it's not even like juicy corporate or like big business or just chaotic social media drama. It's the dumbest nerd type drama shit. Like, come on, man. Why are we doing it like this?
It is what it is. So
I hate that that's the theme of 2025.
Yep. Boy. Some smaller
It
bits of
just is
news.
what it is.
This one I did not. I guess on one hand I didn't think it would happen. On the other hand, I guess it didn't surprise me too much. Rooster Teeth exists again in a capacity. The original owner, or founder, one of the original founders, Bernie Burns, who had left the company like years prior, reacquired everything that he could reacquire from Warner Bros. There was some stuff that was sold off, Ruby, Death Battle, a few other things. Those were actually sold off and were not owned by the Rooster Teeth brand anymore. But everything else, Red vs. Blue, podcasts, Achievement Hunter, all that different stuff, have been reacquired. I don't know. Did anyone buy Genlock?
Genlock ain't coming back.
No, that would be the funniest thing. If
Dude,
not only did a third party not buy it, one of the original people did not buy it.
I'm sure they would consider it a success if they only lost $3 million on Genlock, because it was they didn't even make merch.
Dude, what if because they lost Ruby, they make a turn and make Genlock the new flagship animation for the company?
They can't.
No,
It was
there's no
amazing.
employees. There's no animation happening for
They
years
can't.
minimum.
And it's also trash.
Nah. It's the hype of Genlock. It's, hey, the promise of we're going to revitalize Genlock is going to bring everyone back.
Yeah, I'm not seeing acquired anywhere. I just put Genlock acquired. Nothing came up. So I'm assuming Bernie owns Genlock again. What he does with that?
Nah. He did not.
But yeah, like it's like if you go to roosterteeth.com now, there's just like is it under new management? Yeah, just an under new management of fun little video of Bernie going back to their old studio and it being empty, and he's like, "What the fuck? What'd I miss?"
I went out for milk.
But yeah, it's at a minimum, as at least the media, like all the stuff that they created can be then reposted, rehosted. It's not just gone to the ether. There was a lot of people that did preservation, but now there's actually someone with like good intentions that actually owns it.
I
I mean,
imagine
so
they're gonna
here's my problem with this whole thing. and this is something I've been thinking about recently, is that Rooster Teeth went the way it did because of the old leadership. Now, sure, maybe Bernie didn't have a hand in the way the company went over the years because he had left. Hopefully he learned the lessons that the other people went through and make this the right way this time around, because that's my one concern, is that being owned again by the guy who let it go to where it went in the first place.
I don't think it was necessarily him, because basically he went completely hands off in terms of the ownership when he sold the company.
Well, what I'm trying to say
was like
is
15 years. Like it was.
Well, yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying is the guy who allowed it to progress here by stepping out like he did in the first place, is he going to have the best, decision-making skills going into this?
Well, again, I don't think there's any decision-making at the moment. I think he just acquired it just so the stuff that they made didn't die. And that's it at the moment. There's no productions. There's no real anything happening at the moment. There's a few things I think they said they have in the works. But it's like,
any of the talent ever said that they're coming back?
No. And he doesn't want them to. Like he like they're all doing their own thing. It's just like if they approach him, he'd be willing. He has his own little podcast that he does with his wife now, and they went over a whole thing with it. And he's just like, the last thing I want you all to do is to hound people to come back to Rooster Teeth. He's like, it's just me. Right now, I'm just doing some small, tiny things. I just wanted to get this name back, get the assets back, get all the shows back. I'm not looking to, like, make it a company again. So that's where it's at right now.
Okay.
But there's that. Next thing. So when we were going over our best and worst of 2024, the one game that I went on a tirade for being the worst game of 2024, it was Multiverses. And they're, shuttering the game. But in the process of shuttering the game, they just decided to fix everything that everybody had a problem with of the game. They increased the game speed. They fixed the bugs. What?
It was always the plan. Subvert expectations.
We are killing the game and fixing it. So
yeah, here you go.
Have fun with the game you always wanted for like 3 months.
Yeah. So who knows?
I'm sure it was some upper decision making that once the game had been decided to be killed, they're like, we don't care what you guys do anymore. And the dev team was probably just like, release the game model we intended.
But yeah, that
Shenlock comeback.
After I had dropped a inordinate amount of money on the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set, there will be a box opening stream in June. They just decided to announce, hey, November, Avatar The Last Airbender set, baby. And I'm like, fuck. So
why would you buy it? No, speaking of Avatar, have we all seen the announcement for the new series where Korra is now the villain? What?
Twitter has been going insane on
Korra. What?
And I'm so sick of it.
Yo, the turn on Korra has been insane based off of that drop, dude. I
It was always there,
yes, meme.
but now it's
There are
just
Final
like there's
Fantasy
an
cards.
excuse for everybody to get in there.
But the thing is, like, I don't understand, bro. How is it that Korra went through and ended like it did, and now just like, the Avatar is now the avatar of literal fucking genocide. Fuck it. We're ending the world. The Avatar is the bad guy again. Have fun. Wait, what? What? What are we?
It is an interesting take that they're going for, where it's not just here comes the big bad and we just gotta beat them up. Now it's, well, I can't really airbend because then they're gonna find out I'm the Avatar and then they're gonna kill me.
But like
they couldn't because I'm the Avatar. So
it's
gotcha.
like it would just
I'll
tell
kill
us
you.
like what
I'll
did
kill
Korra
you all.
do? Was it the spirit? Did
It's the
war
spirit
break out
stuff.
the spirits?
It was
like,
the
that
spirit
happened?
stuff. The spirit stuff screwed up everything, and now they're all out, and there's going to be a big spirit that got out and ruined the world, and they're going to be like, man.
Here's the thing, is that I'm kind of hoping this ends up like, okay, the world's been rendered again, like just rent asunder, and now shit's back to being like tribes like it was during Avatar 1 era type shit. And now people are just trying to fucking survive in a fucking wasteland type Fallout like situation almost, where they're just like, fuck it, we're scraping by off leaves and cow shit. Like we're struggling along here. Korra is the reason we're fucked up. And we just go back to the beginning. I think that'd be interesting.
I have no input on this.
I'm just looking forward to vicious Korra just like, yeah, I ruined everything. Whoops.
Oh yeah, Avatar
the new
Spirit
Earthbender's
Korra.
gonna call on her. He's just gonna be like, I don't know, run the fade on the muff. He gotta go, kill them all. Cause that was always Korra's way of talking. It's like, where's the big line of avatars? It's just her just going.
Well, the line of avatars is gone. She knocked that
so it's
shit
just gonna
out.
be her. It's
So
not
it's
gonna be
just
Aang going,
her.
Avatar Roku help, Avatar Kyoshi help. It's gonna be her just going kill him.
Lay out, run it.
Run the
it.
fade.
Not like
Get
us
him outta
playing in the
here.
background. Knock him out. We're done here.
We're done. We'll figure it out later. It's like, well, that's how we got here. I'm like, well,
And the earthbending, like cultural mindset is just all about just fuck it, knock him out anyway to start with. Like that's been their whole cultural thing is just we are here to knock you out. We are the brawlers.
they're gonna be twins, so there might be a little bit of jealousy there of, oh man, why are you the Avatar? So there's potential good stuff coming. Maybe, who knows?
I mean, we'll see.
No. And that's a big thing that's going on with Twitter, Unknown. People are just like, at Korra sucked because of all this, and this. I'm just like, I'm just very
Batu's
sick of
evil
it.
cousin, not to destroying the world.
The boulder
Dead.
is conflicted hitting a blind girl.
Oh, please use that.
The boulder
That'd be
is
great.
no longer conflicted. All right. But yeah, I am going to buy that Avatar set and do another box opening stream come holiday. Yay.
The collector's mindset is absurd to me.
Same seas.
I do not understand.
Don't you play
Same
trading
piece.
card games just digitally?
Yeah.
No.
I don't collect cards.
I play no trading card games at all.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about BG.
Yeah, I don't understand the problem here. I enjoy my alts, and then that's the end of it.
All right.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is like, are you paying real world money for cards in this game?
You don't need to.
But are you?
I don't think that was the question that he asked.
Buy for Pokemon. You're like $12, I think.
Hey, Mike, how much money did you spend on this fucking card pack?
I played the 5th.
Yeah. See, there's no contest
Good man.
there. That's not a contest.
Man.
You can play a card
Dude,
game, but if you're not
I
spending
saw-
stupid money for these card collections, it is not equivalent.
I saw I think it was a Costco or something where they were unloading the Pokemon cards, and it was a pallet of them, and they just went, all right, they're available. Mobs knocking each
There
other.
were so many videos of that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's not. Of
That-
course, a lot of those are scalpers.
No, 100% of those are scalpers.
But I don't care. Like, I'm not going to a store to buy a pack of cards.
But here's the thing: is
Phil
those scalpers
bought those
exist.
WWE cards. What are we doing?
Scalpers exist because the market for these cards exists. People will pay
Yeah.
stupid money for these things. I don't
Unopened.
understand it.
They will pay a bunch of money for unopened packs. They will
I
pay
don't get it.
3 times the amount for an unopened pack.
I just
Crazy.
don't get it.
Not even the
I've never
card
understood it.
specifically they want. Just the packs.
Well, second
No,
in market for card isn't even just like a the rarity of the card or what have you. It's, a lot of it goes into the playability.
Yeah,
in terms
of
of like if something is just like
I
A,
saw-
rare to get, and B, like for whatever the format is of the given set, if it's just like a needed card for that format,
Dude,
Couple hundred
I will
bucks
put it like
minimum.
this. When I played Magic the Gathering, the most fun I had in that game is when we did booster pack weekends. We would literally just go buy X number of packs, and make a deck out of whatever we got in those packs. It didn't matter. We weren't looking for cars. We didn't have a deck in mind. Yeah, booster draft. Thank you.
Mhm.
We just did that shit. Just like I don't get.
I
the
am
collecting
looking
mindset.
at a $3,000 gold D. Roger alt manga alt. Like, no. I am looking at a $900 Monkey D. Luffy alt. No, thank you.
The cards
This is
ain't
the
special.
world I have zero interest in.
What the
Stay out of
fuck?
that.
Yeah, the One Piece card game, I feel like has gotten really popular too.
Oh yeah. There
for,
was
like, an anime card
there was some study or something recently on the year-end trading card games, and the One Piece one was like number 4 worldwide. Like, it's gotten really, really popular.
And I think we can all name the next 3.
It was Pokemon,
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
What?
Mhm.
Forgot what the third one was though.
Magic
Clearly.
Gathering.
Clearly Digimon.
So the
Digimon
fact
was
that
like
it's
7.
4th is pretty good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even thought Digimon would be top 5 in any universe, but I heard the Digimon games are exceptional though.
Speaking of which, that's a good segue.
Digimon?
State of Play
Oh, okay.
happened. And one of the
that is a
games that got
segue.
announced, and probably the game I'm most excited about in that whole thing, is the next Digimon RPG.
It looks
Woohoo!
good. I saw a little bit of that in turn base.
That's
I'm in there.
right in the vein.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you got me.
Digimon
A little bit of a
Storytime
darker
Stranger.
tone.
Mhm.
Oh, it's all good.
So yeah, that I'm excited for. The rest of it was, for the most part, all right. You can't please anybody anymore. Just
No.
looking at the chat in any of these things is just like
No.
sleeper, snooze. Where's this? Where's that? And it's just like, boy, guys, shut up.
Well, it's the problem is that there's so much there, right? Comments. There's so many people in those things watching it in real time. The people who are typing are the ones who are just trolls. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Any of those game shows, nobody's there who actually gives a shit who's typing. It's literally just the fucking mob at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I have stopped looking at comment sections for things like that because it is just not representative of people who actually care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So going through stuff that was announced. So the Digimon game.
Wait, there's a new Monster Hunter? Another one? Didn't Wilds just come out?
That's what it was. It was just a trailer for.
Oh,
Wilds.
dude. Okay, I thought, dude, I thought they were like, all right, Wilds is out. Here's another one. Like, come on. I can see him doing it.
There's a new Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Oh, yeah, I've
some
heard about
that. That looks
DLC, some free DLC for Day of the Diver with a Yakuza tie-in.
Cool.
So, yeah, they have Ichiban showing up into it. Game from Pixel Junk called Dreams of Another, where violence makes clears up the world. It's interesting concepts. Definitely just like one of those like Journey-esque out there games where I'm just like, okay, it's weird, but I like it.
Monster Hunter Wilds 2.
A
Wild
new ga-
Sea.
a new game from Supermassive Games. Space horror. Something I feel like up BG's alley.
Is that where they dropped that Among Us is going to be first person?
No.
Yes.
Or-
I thought they did.
Maybe. What fiction? Monster
But yeah,
Hunter
that's
Wilds.
it's from the Dark Pictures, that game that me
Yeah.
and B-Man always played the series. Yeah. No,
Mhm.
it's right up my alley. Give it to me.
A couple of the games that I'm just like not remembering. So there's a game called Lost Soul, Metal Eden, a 2D Metroidvania style game called Shinobi Art of Vengeance, WWE stuff, DLC, prequel DLC for Lies of P. First
Yeah,
look
Yeah,
at
dude,
stuff.
it looks so good.
I need to play.
I don't even give a about Soulsborne games. It looked so good. I
I've
might
not-
play
WWE
Lies of
game,
P
though?
just for that.
Mm-hmm.
They're still making wrestling games.
Of course.
I thought that shit was
It's yearly.
dead.
No,
Yeah.
it's yearly. It's been yearly since like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I thought that shit was dead.
First look
Could
at
be.
Sonic Racing. The new Sonic Racing looks good. There's just a online beta test recently.
And also the PlayStation blog let loose that it's not just Sonic characters, it's Sega characters.
So
okay.
Super Sega Racing. Gotcha.
Essentially.
Just more likely Mario Kart, but there's some Donkey Kongs in Mario Kart, that type
Mhm.
of thing.
Yeah, you might get like Knights, Super Monkey Ball. Might get a Yakuza rep, something like that.
Kazuya.
Yeah,
He doesn't have to punch a woman so he can get in there.
Mm-hmm. Kiryu. It's the car hitting you, not my fist.
Yeah, so
It's
it
fine.
counts. It's fine.
The Dynasty Warrior series is getting a roguelite, which is interesting. The maker, one of the former leads of Grand Theft Auto, showed off his game. Third-person shooter with a little bit of GTA spin. Looked okay. Days Gone is getting a remaster. I saw people getting in a little tizzy in terms of having to pay a little bit of money if you already own the game, but you're getting new content in the game. I don't know.
it's basically DLC.
Yeah.
Look at it like that.
A single player
Hey, if
game.
you don't want
by-
it, don't buy it. Like,
Yeah.
People buy this Last of Us remastered remake squared every fucking year, and they're mad about
hey,
this.
you're looking at them.
Yeah. A Dynasty Warrior, or not Dynasty Warriors, Devil May Cry meets the Knights of the Round Table, I guess the best way to describe it, game called Tides of Annihilation. I'm intrigued by it. Had a trailer for the new Onimusha. Looks very good. Trailer for Borderlands 4. Looked like Borderlands.
See,
It looked like a prettier Borderlands. What more?
Yeah.
could you want?
it
Yeah.
looks like Apex to me. It looks like Apex. I think there's less cell shading, and it's more like it looks visually too much like Apex now.
Same.
Trailer for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. It's yeah. And then a new game from the makers of Returnal called
Sorry with that Snake Eater.
Mhm.
There's a versus mode where you're fighting the monkey. I mean, not the monkey ball, but Ape Escape monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox only gets Bomberman. PlayStation and PC get Ape Escape. Why doesn't PC get Bomberman?
You didn't
Odds.
earn it.
I don't understand it. Like, I really don't. I'd love Bomberman.
Especially with like Xbox porting everything now.
Yeah. Like, I truly don't understand.
And
That
then,
might
yeah,
have just been something they had on the books for years when this thing was first announced before that new change in policy last year.
yeah.
I wonder
knows?
if you buy it through the Xbox store on PC, would you
Maybe.
still get that?
Maybe.
It's still purchased. Yeah, if it's on the Xbox app, it's technically still part of the Xbox exclusivity.
Yeah, I wonder if.
Why would you get Super Monkey Ball through the Xbox app? We'll see. And then from the makers of Returnal, they showed off the new game called Saros, which basically looks like Returnal meets Hindu religion. Just because the guy looks like
in the Returnal world.
Oh, it is in the Returnal world? Okay. Because it looked like the guy was about to fight Vishnu, so looks interesting. I still have yet to play Returnal.
I
Yeah,
have
did you
never
play
heard
it?
of this.
It's time junk. That's always why I thought you might play it. Okay.
It's good junk.
Okay. Might be something I try and do, but that was it. It was like a fine state of play.
Yeah. I think it was good. The state of plays are not their showcases, so you're not gonna get those all the time super big announcements. I think there were a lot of games announced that were really interesting to me, and I can't ask for much more than that.
Mm-hmm. And then on the bad side of PlayStation news in this last 3-week period, what a big thing happened where PSN went down for a whole day. And boy, this is just a stark reminder of if all of your games are digital, guess what happens when the network goes down, baby?
What do?
What do you do?
So
There has
people
never been a greater reason to have physical discs.
Mm-hmm.
I say that as I have a digital only PS5.
Yep.
I only have
disc
digital
drive.
content.
I have a
Yes,
disc drive
but-
as well, but I mostly get digital at this point.
At this point, I'm just like, if it goes down, it goes down. At this point, if
Yeah.
it goes down, that means the grid has to is also going down, and we're back in the Stone Age again. At that point, fuck it, man. My gaming life is the least of my concerns.
When I get the N64 cartridges, just blow.
That's when you get your neighbor
Go old
kicking
school,
down
baby.
your door to steal whatever eggs that are rotting in your fridge.
Oh yeah, Mike, you can't be doing that no more. Eggs are like
no, we can't.
$22.
Not even he can afford it.
He can't afford to just let them sit there.
They're sitting there right now. He spent $28 on a fucking 12-pack of eggs, and they're still rotting.
I've been having some scrambled eggs for breakfast recently. Thank you very
You
much.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck!
of course.
Yeah, they forced your hand.
I better eat these.
Yo!
This is like, otherwise, you're looking at it like I just threw away $14. No, you're not allowing that.
Crack them mugs open, put some cheese on it, and keep it rocking.
Little Pepper, you're in there.
Yep.
$14 of eggs. It's crazy out here.
Dude, okay, so the retails by me can't even get them. The only eggs they're getting are from the local organic farmers. Ain't nobody buying those.
Crazy.
Dude, those shelves have been empty for weeks now.
It's only gonna
I'm in
get worse.
Dairyland, and I am in
And they fired the people that were looking into bird flu, and they're like, "Oh, that was a mistake. Please come back."
Mhm.
This administration sucks.
Oh, dude, it just keeps getting worse.
Yep.
It keeps getting worse.
I had somebody tell me that I don't understand. I thought the goal was to make things better.
The goal is always that. It just, are you the person that those goals are about?
I don't understand. If Musk isn't part of the government, why is he being allowed to act like a member of the government? That's not what I voted for.
Kinda did.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit I keep seeing that this is like giving me like an actual like aneurysm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't understand. Clearly fucking not. That's why you voted the way you did. Thanks.
All right. Last two things. We got the Super Bowl and we got Captain America.
We can do Super Bowl quick and end
Yeah,
on
so
Cap.
it's like the game from what I saw was uneventful.
Boring. One of the worst Super Bowls I've ever seen.
Imagine being one of them people that spent like $14,000 and just you get this stinker blowout.
You mean all the old white people that were in the crowd being like, I don't like rap.
Dude, I saw so many people online just showing their parents and grandparents while the halftime show is going on. Just like it's bewilderment, confusion, anger. I'm like, what are we doing?
I don't understand what he's saying. Is he speaking a language?
No,
What
he's
country?
really not like us.
What country is he from?
The last song he played was TV off, and the hook is turn the TV off, and people were like, "That's the best advice I've ever." Bro, you're not funny.
18,000 people saying the same thing. Like, we got it.
But,
Hey, but they all screamed that A minor.
Yeah.
They all screamed that bar.
So
How could you not, dude?
That
How
was
could you
like the
not
one thing-
scream the A minor as Drake ate a gun?
actually, there's something that I want to get to that in a little second.
The Drake album?
No, hold on. Well,
No,
wanna
Meet Your
I wanna
Madre.
talk
It's
about-
a great song.
I want to talk about the halftime show first.
That album is trash.
But, so I watched.
can't, dude.
That's like the only thing from the Super Bowl that I watched was the halftime show. In terms of like music, I don't like rap, so not necessarily my cup of tea. The message, though, that was being presented,
The Great American Game.
yeah,
It's
which
so good.
again, if you missed the fucking message, read a damn book, please.
Or
Hey, Mike.
even
Mike.
watch a YouTube video of these people explaining the message.
It's hard to read
Do
a book when you're too
something.
focused on burning them, and it's hard to watch a video of a culture you don't understand when you can't understand what they're saying to you. It's a lost cause.
So, basically, from the broken flag with the dancers to Uncle Sam, Joel L.
To the
Jackson.
video game.
One life.
It starts with the video game in Triangle X Squared.
Mm-hmm.
What
PlayStation
the-
I don't
iconography.
understand what's going on here. I don't understand. I don't like it.
And the message, look, Kendrick played some harder songs, the songs he likes, the songs he wants. Uncle Sam comes up and goes, no, too ghetto, too
going
loud.
on?
You gotta do a little softer. He goes into his softer songs, his more popular songs. He brings out SZA. He keeps trying to veer back into the he wants to do with Not Like Us. I want to do it. Maybe I'll think about it. Go back into a softer song. Uncle Sam is placated and happy, and then he completely interrupts him with the he wants to do
40
Not
acres
Like
and a
Us,
mule, but it's
'cause
not about the
you-
music.
It's
Oh,
not about that. It's about the culture.
You really
Not
about
Like
to do
Us
it?
played, and then, hey, turn the TV off. It's so easy.
game
What
over.
happened?
So
Richard
fucking good.
Nebraska sitting there just like, I don't wanna
Oh,
like
the
this.
jam at the lawsuit was amazing. I want
Yeah,
to play their favorite
you
song,
might
but
like
you
to
know they
sue.
love to sue. Ah! God, it
Man.
was so good.
Yeah, leading into Not Like Us.
Instant
Choreography,
memes
great.
spawned.
Hey, Drake.
Instant memes. Say Drake.
Instantly. It was already
Can you
on Twitter.
imagine? He
And he's
wasn't
hitting
going-
those crisp step at that time, too.
He
Oh,
wasn't.
dude, everything.
He wasn't going to do this, but the most baller move he could have done with Trump in the audience, if he just would have changed Drake,
Nah, he couldn't.
he wouldn't have done it.
The reason he wouldn't have did that is because he's already said it's about the culture. Making it about
Yep.
some white dude that has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
culture
Mhm.
would
It
not
would've
have
been
been
lost.
the move.
Yeah.
It would have gotten lost in the echo at that point. Nah, he did the right thing.
It would
He
have been
made the
about
message
Trump as
what it
opposed
was.
to- yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. But left the message being what it was about and left it to be up for the perspective.
Mhm.
Say Drake. I hear
And
you
then-
like him young.
I hear you
in,
like 'em
in
young.
front of 130 million people.
And then you just
can't.
hard cut,
And that's why we got I Want to Meet Your Madre, dude. That's why we got that track.
and then we hard cut to Serena Williams doing a crip walk. Someone that
Dude, she got
Drake
vindication from
founded.
And
What?
I really hate all this hate that Serena has gotten. Like, oh my God, if I was her husband, I'd be divorcing her and all that. Drake has been talking about her and her husband. That's the reason that Serena did this.
Mhm.
It had nothing to do with, oh, Kendrick shouted me out. No, he said don't speak on Serena because Drake has been speaking on Serena and her husband. I'd love for my wife to go crip walk on your ex because he's a piece of him.
Well, the thing is, they've been mad at Serena since she crip walked at the end of her tennis career. That's why she's, hated by white
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
She did the crip walk in front of all the white people at her tennis match. And after that, she got fucking vilified. And that's what made it even better to see her do it here. Because, okay, she's like, I can't do it in your culture's area. I'm going to do it in mine then. It was vindication on her part, and I respect it.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
It
I
was
mean,
great.
how are you not gonna let her just fucking have fun and crip walk on Drake when that relationship ended the way it did between those two way back when? Like, yo, Like there's so many layers of history and meaning there. What's he doing?
DA,
What's he doing? What's he
You
doing?
really ready to go.
DA, you
He
piece of.
was not outside of the room.
Well, he let one of our cats in the second he walked out of the door. Get the cat, DA.
Was
Get the cat.
He wasn't.
Get the cat, DA.
No harm, no foul.
Unbelievable.
So, did you
Nah,
see?
if Trump said A minor, I
that's
would
the
have
trash
laughed.
cat meme.
You know that's the worst cat.
That's the trash meme.
He sucks.
Did you guys see the thing Drake did at one of his more recent shows
Which
Oh,
one?
I've seen many a thing. You got to
With-
be
yeah,
more
which one?
specific.
with the
The
bullet, holes?
Yes, absolutely. Walking out, he looks so defeated. He looks like he wants to be anywhere else in the world
Oh, yeah.
than where he is right now. He wants to be anybody else in the world other than who he is. He looks defeated. And then this dude's still so afraid to say in Kendrick's name. Somebody in the crowd had a sign that said Kendrick is a pussy or something. Drake looked at it and said, "Oh, that's facts," and just kept walking. Refuses to say Kendrick's name. Refuses to say Pusha T's name. Cowardice.
I mean, it's for the best. You can't. You done.
What are you
is
gonna
it?
do, dude? If he tries to step to Kendrick again, Kendrick might just shoot him and be done with it. Like, it's bad, dude. Not Like Us was played at the Super Bowl. You don't ever want to go. The man has proven to be Lex Luthor. You don't want to fuck with this man because you are not Superman. It's bad.
He looks so defeated.
I'm trying to find a good video
Oh my
of
god,
it.
he does not want to be there.
Nah, he's done, dude. That album he dropped showed enough of that.
Yeah, that album's so bad, y'all.
Dude, there was not a single moment that was worth listening to. Oh, I gotta see this. I got
Dude,
to see
He
this.
is so. He is so. He does
Oh,
not want to
dude.
be there. He's got all these people. He's just sadly walking.
The bullet holes make it so good, though.
I need to.
He is so.
Just sadly dap somebody.
He does not want to be there.
BG, can you post that in the Discord so I can put it on the other PC?
Yeah, sure thing. Oh,
It's over.
it's over. Like, it's not even a discussion.
Nah.
It's just done so. Hey, Drake.
I hear you
Yeah,
like
you
him young.
young.
All right, here we
Gonna
go.
ever go to Cell Block 1.
Talked about his peoples having cases and A minor. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, A minor at the bowl was crazy.
So,
And he had a chain that was a lowercase a.
It was
So,
A minor.
also,
Ooh.
if you look at how the bullet holes on the front are, that means he was shot in the back and they came out the front.
Yep.
So you are literally saying, I took back shots from Drake, or from Kendrick.
I took back shots from Kendrick.
That is
Damn.
what you are saying.
He is so lame, dude. He's just a lame guy.
He always
Once
has
a
been,
lame,
though.
always a lame.
His music has never been it. He has always been that fucking like bitch made club music. I don't think he's ever been.
He's always been that. But it felt like it was coming from a sincere place now. From in the beginning. Now it's just like, oh, he's just a misogynist. This is just a incel that made it.
Yeah.
I only know 2 songs from Drake. I know Hotline Bling just because that was mostly the Wii Shop remix of it.
Yeah.
And 2, that song you made me edit whose name, or it's
Marvin's room.
Marvin's Room.
Marvin's room.
I know it. I have a different name in my head. because of that video. But yeah, very good halftime show.
Mike, I feel like I can introduce you to some rap you would really like.
I mean, there's some that
Probably.
I like, but it's
Have you ever seen the NF?
I'm
I
a
feel
guy
like you
that's
might
really
like
into.
NF.
I'm more into like musicianship stuff and like the like.
I
people
feel like
playing.
you would really be into JPEG Mafia.
I also think you would really like that one Lil Wayne album where he started doing rock.
No, I have heard some of those songs.
Rebirth. Mike,
And I also saw
No.
I saw a live performance of him. Oh my god, can he not play guitar? It was terrible.
No, Weezy stinks.
It was fine.
So
And then
Cap,
And Captain America.
Brave New World.
By
Mhm.
repeating an old storyline. Like
Brave
No, that's not what happened.
Rehash?
continuing an old storyline. Oh yeah. Okay, I know what he's going to get. Yeah, you guys are gonna
Oh,
like
no.
this.
Mm.
No, you're
Oh,
gonna
no.
like it. It's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we all basically we saw the movie at different
Oh,
nice.
okay.
We saw the
All
movie at how much was that?
You're like
I'm
Pearl
curious.
from One Piece. The
Oh, hey, look at that.
How much did that cost?
Hey, don't worry about that, sir.
Oh, it's real metal, by the way.
I
This
can
is
tell.
real-
That's why I asked.
No, this is real metal.
You're reflecting.
Is it vibranium?
And it's the battle damage one, so it's got burns and little scratches on it.
Nice. Yeah,
That's
very
dope.
nice.
I like that.
All of us came out of that movie basically like this is mid as fuck.
Hey,
Oh,
Doss Moore.
Yep, right here.
Doss Moore.
Right here.
I literally I said that I said it in the text. I wanted to watch Winter Soldier, the
Mhm.
better version of this movie.
Yeah. It's all about
I
that espionage stuff, but it's not. It's not.
but it is, but it's not. It is, but it isn't because it's not done right.
Yeah, it's not as cohesive as that one.
And
It
I have to
feels
say
like
it.
three scripts put together, and then they also went, "Here comes the Hulk."
And also, sidekick Falcon Man just wasn't as good as like Cap and Bucky.
No,
Mhm.
absolutely.
And
not.
I have to say it. The worst part of the movie, Harrison Ford.
He was fine.
He
looked
dragged
like he was-
every scene
No, wait.
down.
No, the worst part of the woman was the woman actress.
The Black
the
Widow
scar-
lady.
the
Yeah.
widow. Yeah,
Yeah, no, she sucked.
She was trash.
She's a
Yeah.
terrible actress.
Dude, when she was thirsting after Bucky, I was dying in my seat.
Trash. Terrible.
He's taller
Also,
than
just the
Bucky.
fact Congressman Buchanan Barnes? That was
Yep.
never established, right? I'm not crazy?
Never.
No.
Okay.
No. I
'Cause,
don't
like,
remember it at
It's
least.
like it's like script writers, like script writers? Congressman James Buchanan Barnes. I'm like, why?
Wasn't he?
What
Wait.
state? I guess New York?
It would have to be New York.
Wakanda?
Why not?
Yeah, Wakanda joined something. Sure, why not?
When I say like the thing I liked the least was Harrison Ford. At least, just I
Yeah.
feel like what
I
did
think
not
Harrison was
care.
fine.
he did
I
not.
would, I
wanna
would
be
say
there. He was not.
Random widow, sure, whatever. The sidekick basically was made kind of dumb just to be dumb to then give.
Dude, legitimately, they're flying. He's like, hey, I got this. Oh, no, I got it. Just flying right in a rocket. Like, what are we doing?
It was like never shown that he was like super impulsive either. And you're like hammering home the don't die. And it wasn't like an even thing of like a pre-established thing of like, we've been over this before. You're too reckless. Like that was never said.
The
He's
best
like-
that you got was in the beginning of the movie. He was just like, "Can I put on the suit? Can I put on the suit?" But other than that,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of this movie, none of it was like earned. All of the characters kind of felt disjointed. Nobody made sense, but it still was okay. The plot was okay. The villain sucked bad.
Yeah, leader was kind of whatever. Actually, you know what? I think I changed. I think my least favorite thing was random soldier dude really just introduced to die. The like his connection,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
And then after
walks
he
off
dies,
base
there's
to
like
call. He walks off base to call him, and the leader's just there. Nope, can't let that happen, sir.
yeah.
Dead.
And then
He
it's like-
was
and
he
I
was
killed
at
your
some
buddy.
random house, and now he's here.
Yeah.
He's got teleportation ability, I
And
guess.
it's like I killed your buddy. All right. And that was basically all of that. But in terms of just like action stuff was fine.
Yeah. I really like the boat sequence. I really like
Boat
it.
sequence,
Yeah.
honest. I actually like the fight with Red Hulk and Falcon.
I didn't like Esposito, old guy, where he was just
Yeah.
shooting them
Oh yeah.
for 15 minutes. I'm just like
Serpent leader.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the whole playback from when Bucky and Cap were fighting in the street on that bridge.
It was that in combination with Bucky attacking Fury. There's like a combo of both those scenes.
Yeah.
And this is the hardest I've ever noticed to reshoot is when the camera's just up close on his face as he's explaining something. It goes on for like 2 minutes. He's like, oh, he said 77% you do this and blah. It's like this was clearly done this month.
no, there were no reshoots, sir.
I don't know.
This is such
What?
a mid movie. This is
They're
the
gonna
movie mid was made for.
I forgot the adamantium that comes out of the Eternal monster.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all really sitting there making us remember Eternals?
They
It's
had
like
to.
Mhm.
The moms was on Twitter talking about it's been 7 movies since
And that
since
mom is
Eternals.
just sitting there coming out he's still there.
And now all these countries are fighting for the adamantium, and
Good, don't see the Eternals.
No, see
No.
Eternals.
no,
You need to
no.
know the Eternals. It's
No,
it's
you really
necessary
don't.
watching.
As a man that took like 8 months to watch it, you're good.
Dude,
The
I-
only
much about-
positive. Go ahead.
There's so much about the first Hulk movie, the Ang Lee one. And I'm just like, oh, he's gonna show up, and he just didn't. It's just so weird.
There's so much about the thing. The I forget his name. Edward Norton one.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Liv Tyler. That's it.
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters here.
Nothing mattered in that movie. There was no stakes. There was nothing there, and it really drove home that we're fucked for this next round of like Avengers movies.
Because they don't know. They don't know what made the first ones, the first stuff.
No.
Event movies, like must-see movies. Now, it all just feels like content leading up to the Avengers, as opposed to their own individual.
Meanwhile,
film doing a thing.
It was because Iron Man 1 set the character up, because Thor set the character up, because X set X up. Like, that's what made Avengers fun, is because we understood that each of these characters existed inside of a greater world. And now that greater world is the picture we're watching in real time. We're not getting that this time. We're
and it also hurts that I was looking this up recently. The time it took from Iron Man 1 to Iron Man 3. And
Mhm.
altogether, all 3 Iron Man movies came out in like 7 years, within 7
Mhm.
years of each other.
Mhm.
Hey, where's Shang-Chi? We're
happened.
all right.
He's not
No, it
even-
did good.
He's not even cameo in here. They're not mentioning him.
Where's the sequel movie?
Nope.
The movies
6
are
months.
taking literally like 8 years apart.
And then by the time Shang-Chi 2 comes out, nobody's gonna care. When he shows up in Thunderbolts or whatever, people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, him."
Dude, Thunderbolts, I'm not. First off, we've now
It's been
established
4 years
that-
since Shang-Chi, and there's no inkling of a sequel. He has appeared in nothing else.
What was that? Crazy.
Thunderbolts, by the way. I want to dial back to Cap. Congressman Bucky Barnes is off blowing shit up in the Thunderbolts movie? Question mark? How's that?
It's probably going to take place before he starts running. It'll probably be like the
How do we
end.
know? Where's the fucking explanation of how that shit's working? There's no cohesiveness. That's the point I'm trying to make. We don't have nothing. There's no thread. There's all this back and forth. And the post credits to Cap. Holy, they're coming. The other worlds. You're not prepared.
Hey, do you know what that was about now that it's after all of that? Mubs are like, yeah, it's about the Illuminati. Disney's like, it's about the Illuminati. Why? Why is it about them? How are we supposed to gather that?
Yeah, well, that could be anything.
They
I'm
are
thinking
coming.
Doom.
What?
Yeah, out the Galactus.
They are coming. The other
Silver
worlds.
Surfer.
What are you
Could be
talking
anything,
about,
or
bro?
anyone.
Or alternate
Nothing.
universes, since that's been a
There
prevalent
is-
theme.
There is no anything, explanation, idea, like setup. There's nothing. What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, Strange also has fucked off for
Him and his wife are
Ever.
just fucking in space, like doing some random shit in the Darkverse. Cool.
But yeah, leader,
I thought he was fine.
he was
thought it
again
was
just
fine.
there's just a lot of like, because of the whole probability thing, just kind of like a lot of contrivances and what have you. And we were,
I can see everything.
saying it a bunch. This is just very much a worse Winter Soldier. When you already have like the giant Hydra card already played, and you're trying to like do that again,
Mm-hmm.
it's very hard to even remotely top that, or even get to equal footing. And yeah, it didn't do
One of
anything.
these days,
was-
we should do a phase tier list of the Marvel
Phase?
phases.
Oh,
Be difficult.
Because I'm looking at it. Phase 5 had like 2 good movies. Phase 6 is looking trash.
oh,
Wait,
it's
we're
terrible.
at phase 6? What?
Yes.
Oh, wait,
This
yeah,
one-
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Thunderbolts is the end of Phase 5.
Okay.
Phase 6 is Fantastic Four, Avengers, Spider-Man, Avengers.
So
Okay.
my question to you guys, how are you liking the trailers for Fantastic Four?
I like it.
What are the
Yeah,
thoughts?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't like the look of Ben Grimm too much.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I prefer the other one. It looks it's the
Disagree.
eyebrows. It's a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
We can't get into
Oh,
Super Saiyan.
Daima! No, we are in this. We are talking about Super Saiyan 4 right now. That is happening. Mike, are you aware?
Oh, I've seen the designs.
No, have you watched it?
I mean,
Phase
like,
5
I've seen
started with
clips.
Ant-Man
I
3.
haven't watched the full stuff. But I've seen the Hulk hands.
Oh, dude.
The monkey hands are so stupid looking.
The monkey hands.
I hate it.
Super Saiyan 4 is now not only canon,
There you go.
but it is just here. And it is just pulled out of asshole.
For nothing other than here you go.
Please clap.
And they are saying this was Toriyama's explicit decision.
Like I said in the Discord, it would make sense if it was his explicit decision because he knew he was on the way out. So just like give the people what they want, put my name on it, and then they can't cry about it. This isn't another GT where I just hit a design, I signed my name on this mug. Is canon, because anything can happen between Boo and End of Z, and it doesn't matter because their memory's gonna be wiped, or it's only gonna be we can only do that in the demon world or whatever, or Beerus is gonna go back to sleep and then nothing matters, or maybe everything matters. Who knows? Who cares? They don't care. People don't care. They got the monkey hands.
There were two moments that came out of that. One that I keep seeing talked about is Vegeta being a literal like, I can't fight this now. My wife says she won't fuck me if I keep fighting this dude.
I'm cool with
I
that.
like soapy tits, says Vegeta.
And I will not be deprived
I
of
will
them.
not be deprived.
And then two was this Super Saiyan 4 transformation that just came out of literally
And the worst
nowhere.
part is they just for some reason did the here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, and here's 4. They did it. They don't understand why
They did the
in
Majin
it
Buu
worked.
callback. Yep.
But for Boo, he was stalling for time.
Yep.
Here it's just, hey,
Here's
look
the
at
big
animation
screen.
at 11. Hey, we're doing this. We're trying to make a moment. And what's the moment? It's on the back of another moment.
Yeah.
It's just like
The
Beast
moment is
Gohan.
nostalgia.
It's not the moment itself. It's the, hey, don't you remember this moment? He looks weird without the belt.
Yeah, I agree. He also looks weird with like the it stops right here.
The monkey
So-
hand.
yeah, no, it's
and
real
the
bad.
red hair. That's a Gogeta thing.
Yeah.
Why?
They tried to fuse Super Saiyan God with 4, I feel like.
It just makes no
aesthetically,
sense.
and it didn't work.
I think it was
But no,
also a
monkey
pull
hands
from,
and brolic forearms.
what's the
No, sure.
what was the dumb What If show that had like 18 Gokus in it?
Heroes.
Super Saiyan 5?
Heroes.
Heroes. No, this is like a real made thing, not AF. I think there was like a Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 that had the
Yes.
red sheen. That's where they pulled that from.
I was watching a reaction video to it, and he paused at one exact frame, and Goku's hair was silver for like a hot second when he was Super Saiyan 3 turning into Super Saiyan 4. And he immediately Googled that whole early 2000s What If Super Saiyan 5.
Dragon Ball
He's like,
AF.
wait,
Yeah.
they're doing it! They're doing it!
And it would have just been just as justified because who
Yeah.
cares?
Who
He
gives
just
a-
popped Super Saiyan 4, so it's just like this is not an established thing within the world, so it could have been Super Saiyan 5. Who cares?
No
Because it's not
foreshadowing.
about what he
nothing.
turns into. It's about popping the numbers. It's about Dokkan getting that car. It's about Fighter
The
Z
merch.
getting that new DLC. It's about all these things, but it's not about the story. It's not about what it means. It's about episode 20 is coming up. We got 20 episodes. We got to wrap a whole lot of stuff up. You're going to get your fight, and you're not going to care about anything else. And why should you? You never did before.
And they don't now.
And they do now.
Legitimately, all I've seen on social media is people clapping. for
Thank
this.
you so much, Toriyama. You gave me Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4. This hair sticking up looks so bad. And
Terrible.
I've seen people justifying it as all the Super Saiyan 3s have different design. Look, Gotenks' hair is spikier than
You can't.
than Goku's. It's like, okay, but they're both going down their backs. And now Vegeta's is doing something completely different.
Whatever.
I mean, Vegeta also wasn't even trying. Was the
Whatever.
obnoxious part.
It's all just, hey, he did a final flash. Okay, has it ever worked?
Not once. Ain't never been final. It should have been final when it was first used because it was not any more effective.
Man, it's just such baby mode.
Yeah.
He
No, and that's what they
keep
want.
jangling.
They
And I will say
want
this.
baby mode.
This is the thing is that even the people who clap and celebrate Super for the shit that it did, my brother posted on his own TikTok how ass that was.
Good.
He was so mad, and he's part
Good.
of that I'm gonna clap for the slop because action nonsense was done. Even
Good.
he was like, "What the fuck?"
But even if you just go, hey, Ultra Instinct, that was set up. There's a precedence for the fusion of Vegito Blue.
And losing their fusion through.
There's all these precedents for the big hype moments. Blue and Kaioken, it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. This is just Raw and a thing from 20 years ago. It's just and if as long as you clap, this is all that you're ever gonna get because they see we don't have to try hard. And that's the worst. It is a feedback loop. It is, you want this thing? Yes, we do. Good. And here's more of it. And it's just gonna be like, because all these things that have come previously from Dragon Ball, the most recent stuff, Broly, he came back.
Yep.
Frieza came back. It's just all of this.
Cell came back.
Super
Saiyan 2
again.
Gohan.
It's just all this same stuff that's been going on, and you clap for it because look, and it's just such a bad mindset to have of just never wanting more than this is the best that we're gonna get.
New. Never liking creative new. You just want more of what you liked. You want the echo. That's all they want is the echo of what they liked. And that's why we keep getting remakes and remasters instead of good new games or new movies. Everything is a rehash of what's already been done. Because they just figure there's a market for it, man.
It's safe.
It's done.
We don't have to put resources into a new design that people may or may not like. We can just make Super Saiyan 4 canon and people will clap. We could just turn Vegeta Super Saiyan 3, a form that he has never cared about, that he has seen once. Exactly once. Let's just give that to him. Why?
And he's already ascended beyond. He doesn't need 3. He never needed 3.
He's so much weaker than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it don't matter.
And he doesn't get Super Saiyan 4 for some reason.
Because he needs to see them soapy butt cheeks. He made his decision.
And
he said, nah, for it. We ain't fighting. I need Bulma in the tub. Tub time. Tub time is better than fight time. We're done. Clocking out. Goku, go run hands. I'm going to go get in the tub. Thanks, guys.
It's just bad.
Absurd.
It's just frustrating.
It really is frustrating. That's the main thing.
And then next week is the end, and I just can't wait for it because I'm just sick of the clapping.
But the clap, then it's just going to be, well, when's the next clap?
When is the next clap?
But the thing is, the next clap
the
is
Super
have
manga
no
restarted back up, so that's the next clap. It's already happened.
It was technically a prequel.
It was a one shot.
Yeah, it hasn't technically started back up yet.
But it's only a matter of time. I'm thinking mid this year he's coming back.
Yeah, June, July-ish. I can see that.
Who, Toriyama? They're gonna revitalize the
he's coming back. Round 2.
Eternal Dragon!
That just reminded me. Have you guys seen, especially you, DABG, the talk about Diddy's lawyer quitting?
Oh yeah, I have.
Mm-hmm. So I've been seeing a lot of people talking about that he quit because of necromancy.
Whatever it is,
because they don't.
Lawyer?
They mean necrophilia because it's become part of the case, but nobody seems to understand that necromancy is not necrophilia. So a lot of the content I keep seeing.
You know it's a bad thing because this was the lawyer for
this guy defended Osama bin Laden.
Yes.
Yeah, like
it is lawyers. They have to put that aside, their morals and stuff. And he took a look at something. He was just like,
I cannot conscionably continue.
No circumstances can I continue out of here. I will not have my name on this.
Diddy
I will
is
have my
the devil.
name on the 9/11 dude, but I will not have it on this Diddy lawsuit. Like you have to look inward at that point and go, holy the Osama bin Laden lawyer, I'm the Osama guy. And I know as Diddy, you have to go, Osama bin Laden lawyer is not gonna defend me.
Johnny Cochran dead, so who else you got?
Here's the thing: is this lawyer
We can get
is the
Vic's
it?
lawyer.
That's it. That's the level. No, this is it. This dude is the guy who represents the worst of the worst of the worst.
Yes.
There is nobody above him that Diddy can call on. So that this dude walking away means that not only is it over for Diddy, but that man is essentially the devil.
I can't wait to figure out what happened there. Do not close them records.
Right? We need the court.
Don't have Diddy just plead guilty and go lock the records away.
Don't.
I do not want that.
I want this to be publicly showcased like the fucking OJ Simpson case. Like this needs to be on TV. This needs to be
names,
streamed.
dates, amount of baby oil,
Events.
everything.
How long was this person dead when you use the baby oil on them? Like I want to know everything. This is bad. Like we knew it was bad, but this dude leaving puts it into a new strata. It is. It's bad.
Fact, man.
100 facts about America.
Oh no.
50.
Fuck you.
17.
Mike. 13.
13.
The way it should have stayed. 13.
Oh no. 13,
Diddy.
14, 17, 25, 50. 13, 14, 17,
If it ain't 13, I'll be
25,
sad.
50.
50.
50.
Damn.
Michael. Mikhail. Oh,
In 2019,
it's so recent.
Nebraska dropped a new state tourism slogan. Honestly, it's not for everyone. The phrase has since been retired.
I think we just found a new slogan for the podcast.
We ain't got a whole lot, but
Honestly, it's not for everyone.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
You just drop your pants. Honestly, it's not for
I'm
everyone.
not working with a lot, but
It's not for everyone.
ugly.
Oh
I'm
my
broke,
god.
but I can cook.
Oh,
Nebraska. It's not for everyone.
Honestly,
honestly, that's
come
what
on.
makes it, Ralph.
It's not-
Honestly.
this is the tourism guys. You pick up a brochure like, oh, Nebraska.
Welcome to
Honestly.
Nebraska. Honestly, it's not for everyone.
Oh,
That's
dude.
insane.
I like the honesty.
You have to. You gotta
That might
respect
be
that.
like my favorite fact that we've ever done.
Nah, still foot to wrist,
That's a
elbow
good
to
one.
me.
It's
God, I was
it's just
shocked.
the honestly.
Hey,
Honestly.
hey, old people fin was great.
Old people was
Old people
that
fin
was
was
nuts.
great.
Turtle Tears is
orgy.
good too.
It's been 84 years. I go back to it so
Never
many
forget.
because Ralph it dies, and it's one of the hardest I've ever seen him laugh, and I just die laughing at it.
Dude, that shit broke me.
That is true, meme. I feel like you would see that in a cartoon.
yeah.
Legitimately, Simpsons in like the mid 90s would have did
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
Honestly.
Okay.
Honestly, it's not for everyone.
What? You know what? What's their slogan now?
Yeah, you gotta come with heat after that.
Nebraska
Honestly, give it a
tourism
try.
Slogan 2025.
God. Because it's since been retired.
The tagline, Nebraska, honestly, it's not for everyone, stirred criticism from some, including the governor.
Hey, who made this? Hey!
We want people to come
How
Well,
did
we
we
want the
get
right
this
people.
passed?
And it's honestly not for
It's
everyone.
not- we ain't gonna lie to him.
The doctor cutting off the leg was great.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
record.
No, the court guy where he
Chainsaws.
brought in a dead guy.
I forgot about the court dude pointing at the dead man.
Yep. Then chainsaws.
Oh, there's been so many great ones. We need a tier list, honestly. I forgot about the house on the island.
Only enough for one or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not
God,
seeing
Nebraska-
a new one. Just that they're trying to
Yeah.
find a new one.
They're voting.
I mean, they can't find a worse one or a better one.
Give it a shot. Just give it a shot. Nebraska, give it a
No,
shot.
they got rid of the tourism slogan entirely.
Oh, boo.
The motto increased interest.
Yeah.
The only way we
Nope.
could get their attention, honestly, was by agreeing with them and counteracting it.
Nebraska tourism slogan is no more. Everything has a shelf life, the officials said about it's no longer, but about its
Well, then, for that one.
removal from use.
That's crazy. Get a better one.
That was in place for 5 years before they took it down.
5 years.
They took it down last year.
Mm-hmm. 2019,
It
2024.
survived COVID.
Dude,
Alright.
there's nothing going on here.
Party like it's 1887.
They've got a ranch, they've got water, and they've got a street.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's for everyone, to be honest.
Mm.
They've got a mud thing. They've got 5 things and they're done, and 3 involve water. And 1 involved horses.
They got 3 buffalo.
Hey, at least Ohio has a theme park. Got
Why
2.
would I
It's got
visit
2.
I go to things to do, and it's water. It's all like tub rafting,
Beautiful.
water, mountains, grass.
How's
A
their
band
wheat?
plays
Wasn't-
there.
wasn't
I
that
can
a
go
thing?
anywhere.
Wasn't that a thing, DA? Where it's like, but how's their wheat?
That was we were talking about driving.
Yeah, driving through. Yeah, that was that wasn't even a
Because
fact. That
I think it was
just
like
us
that, and then
vapping.
that's when I looked up like things to do in Ohio. That was like all around that.
I remember that.
All
Hold
right.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
Oh,
on,
boy.
hold on, hold on.
Try to end
So-
this podcast.
Fuck off. So I'm on the Omaha News Network reporting on when this was removed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Omaha, Nebraska, just in case there was some confusion on geography. But I'm not going to drop the guy's name, but a lifelong resident of Nebraska stated that, honestly, I'm slightly sad they did that because as a Nebraskan myself for the past 12 years, I think that slogan summed up pretty good what it's like here. Honestly, it's not for everyone.
You gotta respect the honesty,
Yes.
the straightforward nature of, look, we ain't Vegas, but we do got Buffalo. So if that's up your alley, then come on. But if not, he'll be waiting.
Yeah.
My initial reaction when I moved here was just kind of, huh.
This
He
is
says.
false.
I think it was an interesting choice to go with, which I think was a pretty common reaction from all people in Nebraska.
And the
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And make that the new. It is what it is. It's Nebraska. It is what it is. You know what you're getting from Nebraska.
I
Or
fucking
don't,
can't,
man.
dude.
I'm not trying to get you here. Shut up.
At that point,
Come to
it might as well just
Nebraska or
be
shut the f up.
not
Leave
for
me alone.
everyone.
All right. With that, streams for this coming week. Tuesday, some more Resident Evil. Ralph, you want to play Raph tomorrow?
Oh, sure.
Okay, Raph Monday. Resident Evil Tuesday.
Oh, that Split Fiction is coming out. So, Mike, we playing that?
Is it
Oh.
next week?
I think so. Or maybe even this week.
I can't, bro.
Split fiction.
Yo, they don't
That's what
care.
it is.
It's like I
Nebraska
work
is
with
what
people
it
from
is.
Missouri, and they say the same shit. They say the same fucking
Yep,
thing.
next week.
Oh, that shit.
Next
hit. That
Thursday
shit
it
hit
comes out.
right here,
So
man.
2 Thursdays from now. Okay.
Yep.
So
Ooh.
group stream Friday will be something, I don't know what. But the following week, pencil it in, BG.
There you go.
Friday, March 7th. Split fiction.
Yep. All right, cool.
All right. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye-bye.